Okay, Andrea Goodsaid here. In this video, I'm going to show you the back office of Godaddy and how to forward and mask a domain, and also how to make a subdomain, and then you can do the same thing to that. You can forward and mask those as well. So the first thing you have to do is log into your back office. So you go to godaddy.com, or sometimes there will be a hosting company that's actually a branded version of GoDaddy, um, and in this case, it should look similar to the back office. But anyway, you're going to want to go to Domains and find the management area and go to Domain Management so you can get the list of domains. Now, I don't actually use GoDaddy that much anymore. There's another company that I prefer. It's not so filled with ads and stuff all the time. And as you can see, a couple of my domains are even getting ready to expire, so I need to get on those. But let's say that I was going to take this one, and once you tick the box so that you're telling the computer which one to work with, all these tools up top open up for you. So let's say I'm going to take this one and make it forwarded to see, I have two choices there: forward domain or forward subdomain. So if I was going to forward the domain itself, which is the one that's going to go to your main opt-in page in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the system that I'm working within right now is Seven-Figure Networker. So I'll go over to the Seven-Figure Networker, choose the link to the campaign that I want this domain to be pointed towards, and minus the HTTP :// part, I'll paste it in here. Now I'm not going to do it to this one because this is actually a site that has a blog with content on it, so I'm not going to forward it because that would ruin my blog. It wouldn't be able to be viewed online. But then you also want to choose this advanced options drop down and select forward with masking if you want to have the domain that the person sees when they go through your link remain yourdomain.com versus switching over to the Seven-Figure Networker one. So in this case, you don't actually have to enter anything in here at all to make it work, but you might, put a little, follow the directions here and a short description of what your web page is about. Keywords, you can always come back and update the keywords if you want to ask someone about SEO for the domain, but it's not super critical, so I wouldn't sweat it. Just, if you know a couple of your keywords, just go ahead and enter them in, enter a description. The title is what is probably the most important. It's what will show on the top of the browser when the person is viewing the page that you're forwarding to. But in any case, you just open the advanced options and then say OK. And then it takes, you might want to wait a couple hours to test it, but then you just go to yourdomain.com and test it, and it should forward right to that site that you've pointed it towards. Now again, don't use a domain that you already have a website on or content on, because it will take that, it won't take the files out, but it'll take the ability to go to that content away when you use the forwarding feature. Alright, so that's that part. Now I'm going to go over to the subdomain area and show you how to do those. Okay, so a subdomain is simply a way of making multiple forwards within the same domain. So what you're going to do is go to forward subdomain, and you can actually create the subdomain within this little interface here. So let's say that you were going to do a forward to a day one of a boot camp, for instance. I would call it day1.yourdomain.com, and then you're going to grab the domain, the URL, the address that you want that link to actually take people to, and paste it in here. Again, advanced options, forward with masking, save the whole thing, and you're done. Simple enough, right? Cool. Hope that helps. Have a great day.